Fund raises 72M to connect fiat and crypto rails behind consumer apps like Polymarket, Lighter, and Aave. The funding is not just about another payment startup. It is about who controls the invisible bridge between banks, stablecoins, and onchain markets. The Series A was led by Multicoin Capital and SignalFire, with Fund positioning itself as an API-first money layer for deposits and withdrawals. The useful question is whether consumer apps can make crypto movement feel normal without forcing users through exchange-style friction. The immediate pressure is that the company now has to turn hidden payment plumbing into scale. The reason this deserves attention is that consumer apps need smooth deposits and withdrawals. Read the event through this lens. Fund closed a $72 million Series A for fiat crypto rails. The confirmed baseline is a $72 million Series A and more than $18 billion in annual transaction volume across Fund's network. The company supports deposits and withdrawals for platforms that include Polymarket, Lighter, and Aave. New investors include Infinity Ventures, Pharsalis Capital, and Tinder co-founder Justin Mateen. The product sits in the background while users move between local currencies, stablecoins, and on-chain applications. Those facts put Polymarket, Lighter, and Aave are named users, beside Multicoin Capital and SignalFire led the round. That baseline keeps the segment grounded before the mechanism takes over. The factual floor is Fund powers payment movement behind several high-growth apps. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The mechanism is abstraction. Fund aims to hide the complexity of banking partners, compliance, stablecoin liquidity, and blockchain settlement behind a single API. In plain English, an app can offer money movement without building every payment and crypto connection itself. Fund raises 72M matters here because lower friction rails can decide whether mainstream users ever touch DeFi without realizing how much infrastructure is underneath. The operating detail is that apps avoid building every rail themselves, while users can move between local money and crypto. That is the part viewers need before judging the headline. The mechanism stays concrete because one API abstracts banks, stablecoins, and compliance. The affected side is consumer platforms that want deposits and withdrawals to work across both traditional money and digital assets. For DeFi, the practical consequence is easier entry into protocols like Aave without opening a separate exchange interface first. For prediction markets and social apps, the value is faster funding and withdrawal flows that do not feel crypto-native to the user. That does not prove Fund will own the category. Payment reliability, compliance, and partner depth still decide the outcome. The practical effect lands on consumer crypto apps because DeFi access can happen without exchange friction. The secondary read is that reliability matters most during heavy demand. The effect is not abstract. Consumer crypto apps can offer simpler funding and withdrawal flows. The open question is whether the rails can scale while staying neutral and dependable. Annual volume shows traction, but it does not prove that every integration is sticky or that every consumer app will adopt the same model. The useful proof would be more major app integrations, smooth withdrawals during heavy demand, and stablecoin liquidity that holds under pressure. Funding size alone should not be treated as proof of durable market control. The clean split is that the funding and volume are confirmed, while integration durability still needs evidence. The unsupported leap would be this: funding does not prove category control. The clarification needed is more major apps and stress performance would show scale. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The next signal is new integrations and payment performance at scale. For Fund raises 72M, watch whether more consumer apps choose the same API layer for deposits, withdrawals, and stablecoin movement. If that happens, the company becomes part of the market plumbing rather than just a funded startup. The stakes are simple. Whoever makes fiat-to-crypto movement invisible gets leverage over how users reach on-chain finance. The decisive test is watch withdrawals under heavy load. That matters because payment rails prove themselves under stress. The next stage should be judged by new app integrations, not by guesses.